Hello, I'm Howard from Dubious Engineering. I'd like to show you a new awning I've bought for my T6 campervan. It's called an Outdoor Revolution awning and it was 200 quid on Amazon. A next day delivery with Amazon Prime. So actually reasonably impressed. Normally these types of awnings are quite expensive. The downside to this awning is this awning has got poles in it. It's not an air beam awning. The other downside to the awning is the awning does not come with an awning rail that you need to fit to your van. In fact, most awnings don't come with an awning rail. You have to buy an awning rail to fit your awning and your van. But anyway, I've designed my own awning rail. It's a bit dubious. You may not be impressed, but let me show you around. Let me show you what I've done. Hello folks. I couldn't help myself. I bought an awning for the campervan. And the one thing I didn't want to do was have to spend 200 quid on fitting a Remo rail. So rather than fitting a Remo rail, what I've done is I've invented a little 3D printed plastic awning clip set. And you can print loads of them if you want, or you can just print a few of them. It uses this VHB adhesive on the back. So what I do is I just use a little bit of alcohol to make sure that it's a completely grease-proof surface on both sides of the sticky. So when you're sticking it to the car surface, and also when you're sticking it to the 3D printed part surface, and then you're not drilling into your car, you're not screwing into your car and all that kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with screwing in the car, obviously. Yeah. So this is basically it. So the idea, and in fact I'll demonstrate it in just a second here. But I put a little hole through here. I don't know if you can see that, and that little hole gives you the ability to be able to tie down one end of the awning if you've got little awning tie downs, and then the adapter I designed here with a grippable bar to it, so that you can grab that bar and slide it along the awning, so making it a drive-away awning effectively. So what you can do is, once this is slid into your awning, in order to detach the awning from the vehicle, rather than having to pull out a whole awning, you quite literally just slide that out, and as soon as it's that far out, the awning will detach, and then you can drive away. So far I've had the awning up in the back garden here for about 3 days. I know, yeah, he's nuts. He sets up an awning in his back garden. But I wanted to test this system. I wanted to see if it worked. There are definitely some... I'm not recommending this system, by the way, and I don't really plan to manufacture and sell this as a solution, and I'll show you why. So if you look there, you can actually see past that, and you can see that the rain will actually get into this area. Anyway, let me just show you quickly how this works. So you just literally slide that out like that, and that's it. You're disconnected. So you just do that to all of the devices down here and up there, and then you can fold your awning up and drive away. And then when you come to put it back, you literally just slide that in there. So the awning that I bought is an Outdoor Revolution, outdoor-revolution.com awning. And this is what made me laugh. It's called an Outhouse Handi XL. So basically it's an Australian toilet. But it is quite cool, it's quite configurable. So this door opens up here. In fact, why don't we do that right now? And then you can see all the way through into the van. So here's the weird thing with the awning. When you open your van door, the awning tends to get hung up on this little strap here, and it stops you from being able to open your van door all the way unless you get there, and there we go. It's a little bit annoying. Quite impressed with this awning. It's It's certainly a good size for a couple of people, and it certainly extends the size and shape of the van. And when I've got the pop-top roof up on top of the van, you have quite a massive area or space to play in. And it's quite quick and simple with my dodgy 3D printed awning rail just to go ahead and disconnect the awning from the van itself. And there we have it. The awning is now disconnected from the van. And rather than having a large format Remo rail, I've just got a few little connectors that are glued to the side of the van, not screwed and nailed. So the awning itself turns into a standalone tent, which is quite nice. So you can go ahead and drop the front and the internal covers, and that effectively just turns that awning into a tent. Otherwise you have a nice little sun shelter. And in fact, this guy here also unrolls, and with the help of a couple of rods you can go ahead and post that or peg that out to make a nice little sun shelter for another patch of grass in front of your awning. And then in the evening you can just lock everything down and store all of your stuff in here that you don't want to keep in the van. Well, I hope this has been useful for you. It's not exactly an awning review, it's more of me showing you how I use my awning in my situation. It may make you think about how you want to use your awnings going forwards. As always, thanks ever so much for watching. Take care, have a wonderful week and weekend. Happy holidays. Cheers and beers, people. Bye for now.